Hello, hello, hello. Test one, two, three. How are y'all doing tonight, peoples? Welcome to another stream. My name is Darsheen, aka Yoshin96. Welcome to Road to Greatness number 50, top 4. Yo, Kaiser is here. RTG hype, yes sir. I like McDonald's was actually first in chat. Thank you for tuning in. Casey's here. Says, what is up, peeps? Welcome to the stream, you guys. Hope y'all are ready to see some exciting Pokemon action. I've actually gotten word that several sets here will be very interesting and exciting to see. So I am very much looking forward to it. And we are not alone here. I actually don't have it showing properly. Let me get the right commentary assistant. No, what's the right word? The right source right here for commentary. There we go. There's the gang. You see those names right here. All right, so I am not alone. I am joined by once again 2 commentators, and one of them is returning from after a few weeks of absence, and that is first we have Aberration on the mic.
Has it been a few weeks or a few years? Because it feels like it's been a heck of a long time since I jumped on the mic. But either way, it is good to be back. Life's been a little crazy on my end between schools, classes, bat invasions in the basement, all kinds of other shenanigans. So thankfully, though, I've gotten all of that, bats and all, sorted out. So
Great.
It should be good to hop on the mic for tonight, and I am looking forward to seeing what kind of matches we'll be getting to spectate here.
All right, we're glad to have you back, and we are also joined once again on the mic by not only a returning commentator, but also placed second last time. So welcome Aldrich back on the mic as well.
Yeah, it's good to be back on the mic. I wish I was able to participate in this RCG, but unfortunately I was called to work to cover a shift. Dang,
you hate to see it. But hey, where you couldn't play, you can still witness what did happen here. We're gonna be on here for commentary in the latter sets, because we will be having Aberration on for the first 2 sets here for winners final and losers semis. So we're gonna get right into the action here. Hope you guys are ready to see. In case I already redeemed a hydrate for me, so I will be doing that. Okay.
So this is going to be winners finals first. We will be watching. Is that right?
Yep. We got the VRG boys. We got TEC and YaBoy. If I'm not mistaken, actually. Yeah, that's right.
Now, just to be sure, this is 1v1 and not like 3v3, right?
Yeah, 1v1.
Okay, it is 1v1. All right. I didn't know. Since I've been away for so long, and since we've had nationals in that time, and we have the last chance qualifier coming up, I wasn't sure if we had switched to 3v3 or had a 3v3 at any point. But since we do have the 3v3 kind of going on, we might see one of the other. We might see some other characters kind of popping up. I noticed in the last couple of RTGs that YaBoy has been making more uses of his Decidui. So I'm curious to see if we'll see that come back in this set, or if we may see another character.
Well, yeah, we will definitely see for sure if we start our first game and to respond to McDonald's as the winners final. What the short tournament to the F National? And we always started off with the last, like as the stream title says, it's top 4. So we never really cover anything beyond that. We're gonna be covering more of it next week though. For End of the Road number 5, we're gonna be doing top 8. So that's gonna be very exciting to see. Different names come from different walks of the Pokemon life, and because there is that $100+ prize pot for top 3, so that's going to be incentive for a lot of people.
For sure, that'll be something to definitely look forward to next weekend.
Absolutely, and let's look forward to the first match of the night. as we lead into the next week.
So this is going to be Mewtwo versus Scizor here.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Alright, so this is not an uncommon matchup as we've seen in this series time and time again for our top 3s and more recently top 4s. YaBoy gonna be getting our first phase shift, but TEC is gonna start getting some damage chipping away. Now, already having Rayquaza at their disposal, but TEC saying, well, not quite yet, as they just add on all this damage and pressure. And another grab already, putting them back in dual phase. Jeez, okay. Rayquaza is here for YaBoy if they need it, but TEC building up all of this damage, all this momentum. YaBoy has to do a lot to get back in this, but the anti-air beautifully stopping that chance that YaBoy had. But with a 1 HP left, they get a grab and gain some of their of the remaining HP. Rayquaza, will TEC be able to get around this? Not that time. That damage is insane. Oh, there's no way he got back from this. Oh my god.
That was crazy. YaBoy TEC was doing pretty well early on with the mid-range control, but all YaBoy needed was that one opportunity to get the whiff punish with a Mega Rayquaza on the whiff bullet punch, and then the hard read on the wake up with the fire punch. Hardest
of reads. Good lord. Ooh, speaking of read, TEC getting that staple, but YaBoy just out of range to try to get some sort of turning point. Oh my god, the aerial ace into what we've already these moves, TEC. Alright, that's a good counter from YaBoy, pushing him into the side. Oh my god, that AY tried to do some damage. Oh, there we go, we got one picked up. Alright. Ooh, good sweep into the wall. Oh, not gonna get that, but wake up? Nope. Burst is gonna stop that from happening. Ooh, the mini jukes here. Just the footsies these two are displaying right now. TEC's trying to get something in. The Magikarp is a smart play, because if YaBoy lands anything, that's just, yep, that was definitely the sort of pressure that he wanted to have. Just that insurance to have Magikarp there in case YaBoy was going to do anything. TEC was ready.
YaBoy would have gotten a full combo off of that raw 6. Well, YaBoy saw TEC had kind of let his guard down, and normally Mewtwo's don't throw out 6X in neutral because it's not safe on block. But every now and then, if people would kind of let their guard down, every once in a while you can catch him with like just the raw 6X because it comes out so fast and goes so far. And that's what YaBoy was trying to go for there, but his spacing was just a little off.
Oh, speaking of spacing,
well.
Man, spacing. There was some interaction going on there while you were giving that analysis. TEC like completely ducked and jumped over a cycle cut here and there, and it was just really clean movement from both. And TEC taking that first game. But YaBoy had he opened it up with a blitzkrieg start though, because bringing it back from a 1 HP deficit, or excuse me, like from having 1 HP and brought the entire first round back, that just showed that YaBoy was not gonna go down without a fight against TEC. But
yeah, it's easy to it's kind of easy to forget. Sometimes you have to be real. Well, sometimes Mewtwo can struggle, against like when opponents are kind of have their own momentum with like things like burst and such. But if Mewtwo gets a good read or two, or gets one or two really favorable exchanges in neutral, he has a lot of damage for a reason.
Oh, absolutely. And we'll see how much damage that they can continue to enforce here as we go into our game number 2. But welcome to the stream, Kolarbear. Glad you could stumble across this here part of the internet to see this stream. Glad to have you. How are you and everybody in chat doing this fine evening? We're here watching some already exciting Pokken Tournament gameplay. Alright, so going into this after TEC's got their first dub of this set, can YaBoy get themselves on the board? We will find out right now. Okay, so starting this off here, just respecting distance here. Oh, missing. Oh, never mind. One miss leads into a JX. We're gonna fall out of that combo. TEC readjusting themselves and getting back in the driver's seat with this offensive pressure. Damage more or less even here. Staples keeping them at bay and gonna put them into a phase once again. Rayquaza is ready for you, but oh, great JY. That's gonna be a combo for sure. Extending it all the way to the Ice Punch and the Thunder Punch. My goodness, really good. Oh, that was the Flight Stance JX. Geez, TEC coming in with the, oh my god, the low profile hits, keeping the string going. The pickup and the Bullet Punch into the Bug Bite, is that death? Okay, it's scaled, My god, TEC just has this momentum and is running with it. Speaking of which.
Yeah, that's kind of a rough spot to be against Scizor when he's got the life lead like that, and you're trying to really navigate the field phase against him because he has so many good tools like the staples and such. We saw YaBoy in that first round make a couple of good adjustments, like CADC canceling out of the staples after TEC initially used that to cancel into the U-turn to beat out the counterattack, but YaBoy went and baited it out instead. And that was something that I thought that was pretty cool too, but TEC here is still not letting it up. Oh, putting him in the corner with the Bullet Punch.
Oh my god. TEC is taking no prisoners. What in the world? YaBoy went for a grab, but TEC said nope. Doing their namesake, getting that brilliant tech in that field phase interaction, getting themselves another game.
He meant to go for a grab there, or if he was kind of like trying to jump out, hoping that TEC would have mistimed like a meaty homing attack or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, either way, it was that was kind of rough. But we'll see if YaBoy makes any adjustments. If he's planning on sticking with the Mewtwo, or if he's gonna make a change in support. We've seen. I don't anticipate that he'll switch off the Mega Rayquaza because he has had some success with the Mega Rayquaza pick.
That is a good point, and we were actually seeing last week that that TEC was starting to get hit like a little bit more than usual because we've always seen that they're able to either be able to block Rayquaza or just completely vault over it because they just got the timing down from what we've seen before. But they were actually getting hit from that a little bit more than I expected them to be. So I'm not sure if it. So I'm not sure if it's just like just kind of having some sort of human error in terms of like getting being off on the timing that moment and from the moment that we saw that he got hit by it once, or maybe I don't know, maybe with them, with the person executing Rayquaza is using it with different times and catching TEC a little more off guard. I'm not really sure.
Well, what's probably happening is that YaBoy is probably getting more of a feel of when he can actually call the Mega Rayquaza against TEC. Because I remember when he first started pulling the support out against TEC, he would try to do it when he was like charging out counterattack. And against most characters, normally that would work. But because of the nature of Scizor's Hover Dash cancel out of counterattack, he can cancel out of... He can return to block out of counterattack a lot faster than most other characters can. So, so throwing out the Mega Ray against charging up CA isn't going to work against Scizor like it would against other characters. But as we saw in that first match, YaBoy recognized the Bullet Punch whiff, and that was that's one particular scenario where you could use the Mega Rayquaza as a whiff punish against Bullet Punch, because once Scizor commits to the initial Bullet Punch, he can't really do any. He can't go back into block immediately after that. So that's one scenario where you can punish Scizor with the Mega Ray, and he can't do anything about it. But it looks like we are seeing YaBoy switch over to Decidueye here.
Yeah, bringing out the owl. And I'm also glad to hear, Cole, that you're doing good and chilling. Catching up on that message from earlier.
And he did stick with the Mega Rayquaza, as I thought he might.
Oh, good CDC into the grab there, starting us off. All right, we're in our field phase. Oh, great anticipation of sensing that a counter was coming out. Went for the grab. Oh, okay. Because your boy stuffed out the CDC for a second, but TEC was able to get a couple hits in. There we go. And that couple hits starts to go into another string for them. Well, I believe the first solid string of this game. But your boy already sitting at a full meter for burst. So wondering if they will feel the need to use this as soon as possible, or to try to hold on to it until the next round. Oh my god, good CADC from TEC. The Bug Bite gonna get them some health back. Oh, the Rayquaza, like you mentioned, catching them on the end of a whiff. And that's gonna be good damage for your boy. Keeping their leaf a little bit longer. Getting that grab, recognizing that was gonna come out once again. Oh, and they're wanting to seal it right here. They said 34 HP, bet. I'm gonna take this out with a couple of well-aimed projectiles. Or the burst attack. Just go for it. But it won't connect. Oh, great CDC from TEC. Going through all of those strong projectiles. Oh my god. Just playing some basketball real quick. Bouncing them off. And then having the Magikarp. Very good coverage there. Going into burst of their own. Gonna run the clock. Gonna do their burst attack. Good range awareness from TEC. That went a couple different ways in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, there were a couple of times where YaBoy was doing fairly well playing around the counterattack early on, because that's one advantage Decidueye has over Mewtwo in this matchup, is that he can play more around a little better, this counterattack a little better with specific options like his 2YY or his instant jump Y like we saw earlier. But there was a couple of times where YaBoy kind of overextended himself, and
thank you for following.
TEC was able to capitalize on that. And now YaBoy is taking some advantage of his momentum that he got from the field phase, trying to corner TEC, but TEC ready with the grab.
Oh, and a burst attack is coming out. Is it going to catch? Yeah, they will.
Yep.
Off of the wall. Very nice.
I think TEC. I think that was TEC trying to counterattack there after he blocked the the charge counterattack from Decidueye.
I wasn't able to catch it because I looked to the side because I was adjusting the bit rate because Riggs commented on the quality. We should be.
Okay, I did drop there for a bit.
Yeah, hopefully we should be good now. Please continue to let me know how the stream is running and how it sounds, because I definitely want to give you guys a good experience.
For sure.
Oh, and T's going to experience that drop in that field phase. YaBoy getting a good JX and putting them back into the field. All right, they were going for another grab there, but that's going to be a burst to push them away. Oh, that's going to be a punish for sure. Ooh, that's good damage for TEC. A very good punish. All right, gotta be very wary about how to approach TEC here. Gonna go into burst themselves. Oh, was that the burst attack? That they stuck. It usually play like a, I don't know, like a more absolute animation when they stop the animation for burst attack. We're gonna throw out their own. Not gonna be able to get it though. Magikarp stuffing out what could have been a longer string. Alright, TEC's slightly winning in HP, but YaBoy, there we go, getting some advantage there. Only 13 seconds remain. Can they get this and can they get on the board here? This is very, very close. Rayquaza, that's going to be a trade for sure. Staples hit, but Rayquaza is going to do more damage. Only 1 HP left on the board. It's very, very rough for TEC. Can they get in here in 1 second? No way! Oh my god. He snatched that from the air, quite literally.
Yeah, your boy was trying to hold on to the life lead there after the trade with the Rayquaza, but he might have been better off trying to run away instead of hanging in the air. He had the right idea, but yeah, he had TEC had the U-turn on deck. Your boy, I was thinking your boy was gonna try to maybe catch him with like a JY or a JY and a JX or something as he was approaching, but he wasn't quite ready for TEC to run in there, and unfortunately, there was a bit of a missed opportunity. But it was, we did see some good adjustments from your boy early on in that match. I feel like he could probably get take some games off TEC with the Decidueye with a little more practice, because we did see a couple of times in that match where he was playing around the counter attack, and he was looking for when TEC wanted to charge up the CA and timed it so that he would be able to low stance with the 2YY. So he has an idea. He's getting more of an idea between like the Rayquaza calls and the and the specific, like the matchup specific options with the Decidueye. He's getting a little bit more of an idea of like how to counterplay it around Scizor, and how to just counter and play and catching it on to like some of TEC's habits. But it's going to take him a little more time and practice probably to get some of that down.
Well, hey, that's the name of the game. That's mostly why we do these every week, for people to get as much practice as they can. So you love to see the steady improvement and understanding in these matchups. Alright, so Rick says he literally took upset off TC in the series along with Solo Decidueye. He has. That is a very good point that Riggs made.
Oh, he did do that in a previous RTG?
Yes, I could not tell you which one, but yes, I do remember what he's talking about.
Okay.
But as far as what we have here, next match, we'll be loading in. We will have losers semis, and it will be Gylergin and Kolarbear. And please let me know if I'm saying that name correctly. I'm pretty sure it's Gylergin. Gylergin or Gylergin? No, it's not. It was not Gylergin. I feel like Gylergin.
I thought it was Gylergin, but
Gylergin.
Yeah, Gylergin. Isn't it like a glucose molecule or something like that?
What, if it's pronounced Gylergin, you mean? Is that what?
I was thinking it was Gylergin, like it was like some kind of like glucose molecule.
Oh, Gylergin. I'm not really a big like science buff, so I'm not really sure. Guile like Kyle. Okay, so Guile. Okay, so Gylergin is that would be.
Or
Kohler helping us out.
Gylergin does sound a little bit better, so I'm probably gonna go with that for now, unless I get like a confirmation otherwise.
Until we're told otherwise, yes.
Yes. Now Gylergin, I have played him a time or two online before, but it's been a while. So I forget who exactly he plays.
Super solid Sceptile, actually.
Oh, Sceptile player. Okay, yeah, now I remember. So we do have so he's got the Sceptile going up against Kolarbear, who I assume is probably going to run Lucario. But I did see in I believe it was last week's RTG, he pulled out a Machamp.
Yeah, Kolarbear went buck wild. I don't think that was last week. I think it was the week before last. That they just pulled out the Machamp. I'm like, what?
I didn't even know he had a Machamp, but it's not very often we get to see Machamp play, so whenever we do get to see it, I'm all here for it.
you do in fact love to see it, especially if it's able to get into into the top cut. If you can see it on stream, that makes it all the better. Apparently, according to Devlin Hart, everybody that's like among like the community of like him and like Tapu Koko and and Kohler and like all and like the others there, like they kind of all have pocket Machamp, so it's kind of it is kind of there as a sort of like keep in the back of your mind sort of thing that a Machamp is always possible.
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess so. I'll be very interested to see if he does pull it out, but if not, I mean, there always is the Sceptile Lucario matchup, which
Indeed.
it's my understanding goes pretty even. I mean, both of these characters can excel at the mid range. Both of them have a fairly well-rounded toolkit. Although Lucario is a little more simplified, a bit more streamlined. And it looks like we are going to see the Sceptile here against Kohler's Lucario.
All right, yes, sure. And then we were like both right. Like we both made halves of a right, because Kolarbear says the second half, that they believe the second half is pronounced like Jin, but y'all are cool just saying Guile. I mean,
Okay.
I mean, Guile does sound cool itself, to be honest. So we'll go into this. So going through this match, you lose the semis with yours truly in chat right now and Gylergin here. So they are going in with these projectiles, trying to create some spacing, or trying to create openings, excuse me. So an EV support for Guile and then a Mimikyu support for Kohler. Alright, good counter to start things off. Oop, there you go, to cross up to keep the string going. That's a lot of damage there. And the EV support is ready for when they need it. I do believe that is an attack buff. But Kohler's defense is down at the moment. Oh, that's a good attack there for Kolarbear, getting that slightly stronger homing attack. Oh, that's going to be a good read for Guile. Keeping this pressure going. CADC coming in. Oh, we're going to keep that combo going all the way to this other wall. But actually finding a way to get out of that for just a second to go into burst. Kolarbear. Alright, knowing when those Elite Seed was going to come up. That might have been too high. Oh wait, what? He grabbed them as soon as he landed from that from that vine. Oh, it was very close. But that round will go to Guile just barely.
Yeah, Sceptile's jump A doesn't have any hit stun on it. So when Kohler grabbed him off the landing, he was able to kind of just do that raw. And Kohler and once again we see Kohler punishing the jump A, but using the Bone Rush this time.
Oh, but a couple of good interactions there, because Kohler was able to take extreme speed out of that sticky situation, and now we are back into a neutral where neither one quite has the advantage just yet. They're both fighting to have the upper hand. That shield looking kind of red for Kohler. Gonna have to jump out or do some CADCs. Missing a grab. Using the Elite Seed. Good clash there. Oh, good CADC, but gonna catch that grab. Guile keeping this pressure on, getting a critical hit into his string. The EV support is already swinging from these vines. Counter is gonna get blocked. Guile's doing their best to just keep their lead that they have. That's gonna be a command counter from Kohler. Dodging Mimikyu very, very nicely there from Guile. Good attack. Sensing that grab coming. And using, I do believe the Elite Seed might have caught Kohler's foot. And the EV support is going to have an HP and attack buff, giving them what they needed to win that first game. Okay, I low-key thought something was wrong with my screen, but that was just Sceptiles.
Yeah, it looked like there were a couple of chances Kohler was trying to look for to get in, but Kohler was able to kind of catch, Gylergin was kind of catching Kohler a couple of times with some of his specific traps, like the like when Kohler initially tried to approach with the Mimikyu, and Gylergin armored through it with the Detect, and Kohler was trying to look for his trying to come follow back up with him, and he ended up getting caught by like the late active frames of the Detect. And there were a couple other interactions like that when Kohler was trying to take his turn back, but it didn't end up quite being his. He wasn't quite in position to have the advantage to take his turn back, so it's a little bit there's a little bit of spaghetti here and there too, with like just the scrambles and everything else. So that's and Gylergin's just been able to take a bit more of advantage of that so far, is kind of what I've been seeing in the set here so far.
All right, well, let's see if Gylergin will continue to push this advantage, or can Kolarbear get themselves on the board. Game number 2 is coming at you. And then, yeah, just reinforcing what Kohler said to Alec McDonald. Yeah, this is in fact pre-recorded, like they're replays. Pokken doesn't have the feature for us to spectate live matches, unfortunately, so we band together and I collect replays for stream, which is what you're looking at right now. All right, game number 2 starting us off here. All right, projectiles, very good dodging from Kohler and rushing in with that bone rush. All right, both of them, they were just in synergy with that CADC. Just like Guile forward, Kohler back. That's going to be a good JX and duel for Gylergin to keep this damage going. Horse's going to be dodged. And that one CADC. Oh my god, the movement here is pristine. But a good counterattack from Kolarbear. Try to get the AY, try to get the anti-air going. Both of them just have just very strong awareness of how they should space. And Guile getting a very strong command grab in the air. Mimikyu getting some pressure. Alright, the one hitter, the rolling attack, not going to do anything just yet. Ooh, that's going to be a good, I don't know, this back A for Sceptile.
That's his forward Y.
Forward Y. We shall slowly learn. Alright, going in for the burst attack. Gonna be blocked out. Good on Kolarbear to be prepared for it. Going for their own burst attack. Oh my god! Kyle had no fear whatsoever. An amazing call out. Just backing away enough that they had to just grab that nonchalantly. But that's going to be an enhanced grab for Kohler. Fighting right back here. Just not phased whatsoever by getting grabbed out of their burst. But getting that final grab here in this round will take the first round for Gylergin in this second game. My god, that was back and forth.
Yeah, Guile, after he popped his burst, was immediately looking for the follow-up burst attack from Kohler. So he knew the exact spacing where he needed to be to make the burst attack whiff, which is why you saw him grab right as that burst attack was ending. Because he knew around the range he was standing, he would be able to punish it on whiff with the grab. So I thought that was kind of neat.
Yeah, that was a very cool moment for Gylergin in that last round, excuse me. And they're just continuing to increase their lead little by little here. But Kolarbear getting first blood. They're gonna try to get themselves into this. Alright, it's a good counter from Gylergin. The lead seeds are in place. The counter, Gylergin will hit first. Are gonna get the back hit for that. Kohler's gonna still be here. Getting a counter, getting a good leg sweep, and continuing it with the force palm. Not gonna be resetting the field, the phase just yet. Alright, only 17 seconds remain. Alright, the HP has gotten a bit more even here. Oh, a good JY. Great 2-hit combo there for Kolarbear. Oh, that's a good JY. The sidewise. Gotta get in here if they're... Well, actually, they have a lead in terms of HP, so they don't have to approach. But Gylergin's gonna go into their burst, trying to get in there as quickly as possible, but Kohler will get that second round. And McDonald's, I was just saying, don't care who wins. This is not a Mario Strikers or Smash tournament. This is, in fact, a Pokken tournament. We diversifying. Oh, that's a good starter. Kolarbear is getting some damage to start things off here. And another good string. Alright, charge that counter just a little bit. But Kolarbear was all the wiser. They were able to get a very good string here. They actually have quite a lead here. They're looking to take this game. If Gylergin does not have an answer, that's a very good JY into the finisher for that game. What a turnaround. That was a
really good call out.
Very, very good.
Yeah, that was actually the perfect call out because if Kolar had done like a neutral jump instead, he would have gotten caught by the 4X from Sceptile because it's got a pretty tall hitbox, so it can sometimes work well as like a preemptive anti-air. But because Sceptile's 4X is also his go-to throw crush, Kolar anticipated he might go for it and instead crossed him up with the forward jump, putting him outside the range of that 4X, going behind Gylergin Gylergin.
All right, well, even up. That is what we are right now. So let's see who is this. This is anyone's set now. We will see with these adjustments. Will Gylergin be able to take this after they taken the first game, or can Kolarbear get this reverse 2-0? And then Kolar was saying they were really close to losing the set in that one. Yeah, that game really came down to the wire for sure, but you were able to bring it back. Try adjusting the frame rate again. Why does it keeps like going up?
It was. There was a couple really bad spikes in that last lag spikes in that last match, so you might want to take a moment to fix that.
Well, I lowered the bitrate down under 1,000, so I hope that doesn't like make it too grainy now in terms of the quality. But going into this game numero 3. Oh, that was a good patience from Gylergin in the air, getting that JX. Oh my god, this combo is going on for a while, but missing one of those hits, Kolar was able to come out of that situation. Oh, getting it started once again. That's going to be the phase shift. Kolar having to get some sort of momentum here, and that side Y will do it. EV support for Gylergin, getting some buffs, but Mimikyu coming out with the offensive support. Oh, good grab for Kolar. That's going to be some extra damage with that critical hit. Other projectiles that are lingering around, that's going to be the regeneration for Gylergin. All right, both of those not going to make their mark. Oh, countering that entire bone rush. Very good for Gylergin. But Kolar is in their burst, and Gylergin is following suit. Oh, that's a good JX into the burst attack. Not even really needed, but just for that flashiness. That's the first round.
He might have went into the burst attack because he thought he might have dropped it if he went to the 5YY because Kolar was out a little bit further. But either way, he got what he needed to take off that round there.
There you go. So as we go into the second round, Mimikyu is coming out immediately. But a little bit further. Okay, there we go. It had to be in the radius of it. But gonna advance with the forward Y. Kolarbear just trying to push this lead that they have at the moment. Ooh, that's a good forward. I want to say that's forward Y.
Yep, that's Lucario's forward Y there.
6Y, yeah. That's a good critical hit from Gylergin in return. staying there for a bit, but Aura Sphere will clip him for that one hit. And getting met in the face with the second Aura Sphere. That's going to be Kolarbear slowly getting this lead in HP once again, backing away from that Leaf Blade. Oh, that's going to be a good forward A from Sceptile and Field Phase. Forward Y. Bone Rush. Oh my god, so high on this wall. And Force Palm going to be dropping. Oh, that was a good dash forward to get around that grab. And a good tech for Gylergin to get another solid string going. Burst is ready for both competitors. Cliffers need to use it more. Kolar is going to try to get themselves in there. And Gylergin wants to seal the deal right here, right now. But that's going to be a grab for Kolar. Oh, they both went. Oh, Kolar's won. They used it right after Gylergin's seeing the cooldown of it. That's going to be a win on the round board for Kolarbear. Final round of the final game. This is the decider. Kolar says he paid $60 to watch the whole cutscene, so he will. Oh man, Guile said, "Yeah, I paid this money. We gonna see this whole Sceptile style and styling right now, getting a first homing attack in this field phase." But Kolarbear gonna get some style points themselves, gonna get that critical hit, and here we are, pretty much dead even here. Another grab, and once again a moment where both players have burst. Who will need to use it first? A cool, nice Force Palm for Kolarbear. Gylergin's feeling the pressure. They have to approach because they are quite a HP deficit. And going to get a combo into the burst attack. Alright, that's going to be some... That's going to put them about halfway damage. Yep, there you go. Yep. A sizable chunk gone. Oh, that's a good Mimikyu usage there. That was able to bring out counter properties. Trying to get them in there. Are going to use that really good delay in the air. Using the Vine. Alright, the EV support is going to come out there. That's going to be a trade. But the buffs do stay, though. So that may work out for Gylergin. We will see. Alright, but a good counter there. Oh, that's going to be a good... I don't know what that is called by a Pokemon name, but that's a command grab.
That's... Shoot, now I'm forgetting. Giga Drain.
Giga Drain, there we go. Alright, really good grab from Gylergin. This is very, very close. 5 seconds remain, actually. Oh my god, this is down to the wire. Projectile, Leaf Blade coming, jumping away, playing the keep away game. The critical hit, that's Kolarbear barely snatching it. Woo! That was some good poking right there. Holy moly, they were like Kolar. To quote Kolar in chat, they was sweating, sweating like mad, both of them. But Kolar will come out on top, 2-1.
A lot of last second scrambles there, as
yeah.
Kolar also says in chat. But yeah, it's early on. It was Kolar was kind of having trouble keeping up with like some of Sceptile's specific movement options and like being able to like take his turn back at specific times. But Kolar kind of got a little more used to some of Gylergin's patterns and such, that he was able to take advantage of a few key interactions and make a comeback and take the set.
What a comeback it was. A reverse 2-0. So good stuff to Kolarbear moving into the top 3. What would I call the top 3? You know, getting close to the mountaintop, I guess I should say. The upper epsilon of the getting to the best of 5 territory is where we really are. So losers final is going to be next. I do believe that does mean that we will be alternating our commentators. Aldrich will be stepping up to the plate to help out with commentary from this point.
All right, and I will go ahead and hand it off to him from here. I appreciate you letting me join again, and I'll be looking forward to next time.
Oh, for sure, dude. In the Rhythm number 5 is going to be great next week. We'll see if you're available for that.
For sure. All right, I'll step out from here. You guys enjoy the rest of this bracket here, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the rest of this turns out.
All right. Thank you. Take care.
See you then.
All right. That was Aberration. And then now we will have the voice of Aura Aldrake helping us out with our losers final and a grand final sets. So what did you think about these sets that we just witnessed?
So the match between Kolarbear and Gylergin was, I think, the most interesting out of the two we saw.
Right.
It was really impressive, like stuff shown from Gylergin. Like this was, I believe, his first ever like top 4 showing in the RCG.
I think they've gotten 4th before, but since doing top 4 coverage is so new, it's usually top 3. I think it's been a time or a few that they were just out of the stream cut, but being top 4, they were able to show their guns, and my God, that was down to the wire.
Yeah, even if it wasn't like top 4 in recent memory, like Gyler still performed really well. And then again, like a lot of these players, like they play each other like a lot. You know, like TEC and YaBoy being like part of the same team. The Verge, Gylergin and Kolarbear being a part of the same friend group that hangs out with the Dev Cord, along with like Devlin Hart and Tapu Koko. They play each other like a lot, and like it was like very apparent, like all like the different kinds of like mind games and like different like movement options, because they know each other like so well, like and know exactly what each player wants to do, and like in like any given moment.
All right, so yeah, like having knowledge of not just the character, but the person definitely does help. And Gylergin in chat saying Cole and I had played a long set yesterday, so we were still in the Yomi, what I'm not quite sure what that means.
So in fighting games, Yomi like tend to refer to like the really when you're really deep into your opponent's head. It's like you need to choose like the crazy options that on paper should never work, but it does work because you know that they won't expect it for whatever reason, and you know exactly what the opponent wants to do.
Well, yeah, like Kolarbear said, they were saying dude was getting the great mix-ups, absolutely killing them with those different plays. Then TLDR, Yomi means set play. Gotcha. Well, I appreciate the insight.
Definitely does not like refer to set play. It's more of a mind game layer. Yeah.
Just kind of still being in like I would consider it like deep mindset is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Get layer and layers deep in mind games. Yeah. Okay. Well, they definitely showed. So yeah, great stuff to you guys once again. And Kohler, we're gonna be seeing you square off against YaBoy for losers finals. I hope y'all are ready to see it because I'm ready to showcase it. Here we go.
Like YaBoy and Kolarbear, another classic RCG match. We haven't seen Kohler like participate in RCG in a while. I don't think he was able to participate in the last or the one before, but like
I believe so. Yeah.
Even still, it's not surprising that like when he does like show up, like he is facing off against YaBoy in like, at least one of the finals.
Oh, yes, because Kolarbear is like we've described, Like not only hanging with some of the best, but they are some of the best. And seeing it with opening up with these combos here, really good to be out of that range of that first grab that YaBoy was going for. Kolarbear so far is just coming out of the gate with a lot of pressure here. All the pressure, all the momentum, and the force palms gonna push them back in the field phase. Another, oh my god, was that a perfect, dude? Not like this. Kolarbear coming out of the woodwork with that pressure. Hey, Dev. Welcome to
dominant
stream.
round from Kolar. And like Kolar is starting to show some momentum with the boneless to start the field phase. And gets a conversion from the 8Y. And won't be able to convert, but is able to start to focus to make pressure.
Alright, cool.
And now Kolar backing off, trying to create some space, but immediately decides to rush in with the bonus. Again, Kolar seems to be like really on point with the force bomb, like knowing that YaBoy wants to like get the grab and like press the button. Oh, good YaBoy. No.
Oh, good decision for Kolarbear. Having the Mimikyu out there as that just as that that bait to have that shield up and grabbing them right as soon as they saw it. That was a very good play for Kolarbear.
Yeah, that was a very dicey situation because, like, upon activation, like Mimikyu is very like strong in the fact that it has very little M lag. So like, it's unless you have like really tight like reactions and timing, it's actually very hard to actually like punish Mimikyu on reaction. So like, YaBoy trying to play it safe, wanted to wait it out, but Kolar like pressed his advantage and like went for the grab to seal the game. That was actually a really fast first game from Kolar.
It was super fast. Now that you say that, yeah, Kolar playing no games. They said I just came out of this very down to the wire game against Gylergin. I still got all this momentum, all this energy. We are deep in the mind games, so taking that into the next set here with YaBoy, who these two have also fought a very high number of times as well. So this is a very familiar matchup for Kolarbear as well. As we get into it, can YaBoy get themselves on this scoreboard, or Kolarbear snatch another victory early on in the set?
Very good zone versus chase, but YaBoy immediately challenging that shit with a 6x of zone and able to convert.
Ooh, but homing attack though, just pushing this pressure. Oh, Kolarbear saw that block was up a little bit too long, getting that good grab. The force palm gonna miss. Oh, gonna wait. I assume that was a force palm through that.
Oh,
I saw the ending of a grab. It was a very weird to me interaction, but probably not to other seasoned people.
YaBoy attempted to go for the variant of telekinesis, but like it ended up getting counter hit by like the force bomb.
Gotcha.
All right, so Cole has a Mimikyu up, and immediately goes into burst. YaBoy going for the perfect blocking, getting the EV call, and Kolar finds a homing hit, and this is very dicey.
Oh, barrier in the grab. Oh, that's a good string. That was a good call out from YaBoy, and a good end to that first round. Let it rip. And a barrier into another string. He said, let there be chaos with the Hyper B.
YaBoy is trying to like give Kolar his momentum, was trying to start the like momentum early, but right now Kolar is trying to like make sure that it doesn't really happen. Oh,
yeah, I was gonna say, try as they might to not let this deficit happen. YaBoy is ensuring it with that very strong Thunder Punch to end that second game. All right, they're on the board. Let me see what Afterlife Noob. First of all, welcome to the stream. And you said I know nothing. I know nothing basically of this game, but it fascinates me regardless. Sucks no place has it physical. Well, Walmart has it physically. I would know as someone who is in that area. Kolar says Worlds happening pretty soon in person. It should all be on Twitch. That is a very good point too. So you have to keep your eyes open for that to see some more high level Pokemon play. But for right now, we're seeing some small time but still very high quality play here as we're seeing the next games unfold from YaBoy and Kolarbear. We are gonna head into game 3.
These games have been like back and forth in like almost like right off the bat, like Kolar like taking like a 2-round quickly in the first game, and YaBoy seemed to do like the same with the second game. So, and I can't believe like these games happen so fast. I can't believe we're already on game 3.
Exactly, because it opened up. Kolarbear was just playing out of his mind, and then YaBoy was able to adapt just as quickly, and here we are. So let's see what game 3 has in store for us. Let's see what sort of pace we'll have going forward. Oh, thank you, Afterlife Noob, for the follow. Appreciate it. It's on there twice for some reason. You know, twice the love. There you go. I gotta fix things in my overlay. It's okay. But this definitely seems better to watch than to play for my brain. Oh, you know what? Same. I played. I was among the OG who played, but like after some time, like they all surpassed me. Literally everybody surpassed me. It's fine though. I still love watching this game. As we were watching this play out, YaBoy already in the lead so far. Vaulting over that Aura Sphere. Not gonna complete a string, but Kolarbear will do it themselves. Getting a 4th palm, not the second one though. Trying to get a barrier into something, but not gonna get it 2 times trying. Kolar gonna get the Bone Rush upwards though. Alright, the EV support is ready for YaBoy to try to get some enhancements. But it's a moment of when they will get it. Oh, it's gonna a Hyper Beam right after that. Point blank. That is brutal. Oh, but speaking of brutal, Kolarbear answering back just as strong with that critical grab. Mimikyu coming out, forcing that block situation. Oh, but YaBoy gonna get the grab. Instead, he pulled the Uno reverse card. Alright, all these counters coming out, but YaBoy's gonna find a very good string here. This could actually spell death for Kolarbear. The Jest Frame into the side strike. That's not quite death yet. 1 HP left. Very, very close. The burst gonna give them a little bit more to play with for the last 9 seconds. But they're gonna catch the landing. They will. That is going to be death.
That was a very good call from Kolar to be able to recognize that what YaBoy was in the air trying to stall, but then quickly CADC away and burst immediately to catch the landing recovery of YaBoy, since landing in field phase, recovering from the jump is a lot more noticeable in field than dual phase. So very smart play from Kolar. But right now YaBoy is trying to set the pace for the round, and Kolar answering back with a counterattack.
And a force palm and a 5x.
Force palm, the hard knockdown.
Just immediately brings it right back to being even. A great counter. This is just going neck and neck because it looked like YaBoy had a sizable lead, but Kolarbear brought it right back into doable territory. Alright, the EV is ready for them. Oh, catching that landing wonderfully with that Hyper Beam. Oh my god. That was actually a crazy call out. That comboing into Hyper Beam was very, very strong for YaBoy. And a strong opening with that homing attack. Kolarbear has to answer back with something here. Because YaBoy has come alive and this is going to be just momentum on the sticky. unless Kolarbear can get something going of their own. They make you setups. Oh, very, very strong. Very nice. Into the force palm. Oh, the JY actually did clip them at the end, but wasn't quite prepared to get a combo off of it. But having their burst attack, this would be the time to use it. The final round of this game. They don't want to try to get that. There we go. All right, boys, doing everything they can. All right, good. That was a good jump to get out of that low profile hit situation. Oh, but that's a good hit in the air. Oh my god. Oh my lord, that was a very spicy string. Because you just know that's not like a true thing. He just kind of was able to pick up those hits. Very, very clean awareness from your boy to pick up that damage and taking that game.
Yeah, Kohler at the end was like tried to play around tried to like respect the YaBoy as he was in burst mode and could like threaten his like frame one reversal like burst attack at any moment. So he was took the air a lot, used a lot of like aerial options like JY and JX, and like YaBoy like noticing that and like started to go and major clutch it out with an air to air interaction of his own to seal the second game and the third game and his second win, leaving him on set point for losers finals.
This is in fact set point. So let's see if YaBoy is going to be able to take it from here, or can Kolarbear get themselves back in it and give us a game 5? We shall see right now. Okay, so the stream quality is good. I was asking in the background about how that was looking. Going smooth in your opinion? Thank you, Afterlife. And Cola says still some pauses here and there, but better than it was. I'll decrease the bitrate just slightly more, just in case, so we can try to be smooth as possible. But yeah, definitely look into the game, Afterlife, dude. This is a very very fun game to not only play but just to watch, because it's truly Pokemon battles coming to life, like something that we'd wanted after we saw the anime. At least that's what I would think it would be. That's what it is for me. I'm sure many people could agree with that. But seeing this action unfold right, like we're seeing, Kolarbear getting back into it because YaBoy had an early lead. Good tech out of that. Oh, that's an extreme speed punish, but not close enough to actually be able to do anything about it. Got a couple of hits missing, but Kohler won't miss with that bone rush though. That grab barely snatched the fur on Lucario's body. Oh, that's oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, damage and debuffs abound. Kolarbear able to get that Mimikyu play. The EV support coming in. Good tech. Critical hit homing attack. Alright, backing away. Gonna barrier right through that Aura Sphere. But Kohler was able to get that anti-air and be able to create an opening for themselves. Oh, caught the CADC back. Really good from YaBoy, starting it off with the first round. This is set point for them, and Kolarbear make it an upset for them. Are very close CADCs here, just narrowly avoiding. Going to get a 8Y there, continuing to get another one, and then a string to pop them in the air for the field phase. Mimikyu making them be in shield once again. Oh, but YaBoy answering back from the wall and gonna get a pickup grab. Oh, good attack from Kolarbear from the wall. That was probably the main thing that they could have done in that situation. Alright, the shield up. Force palm. Alright, YaBoy's trying to get some sort of momentum going, but Kolarbear making good use of that shield. Oh, but that's going to be a good high profile hit. Starting this string here. Oh my god, picking up as much damage as possible. The EV support going to enhance the attack even further. Ooh, that's a great grab. That could be death. Man, just going into synergy to get that power boost for that grab. That was very, very smart from Kolarbear's end.
Not only very smart, but very bold because Lucario can actually true punish Fire Punch with his 8A extreme speed, but Kohler was confident that YaBoy wouldn't commit to the second one, so he was able to grab, which he knew would guarantee the kill.
Man, so yeah, both bold and smart with it. So Kolarbear already having burst again because they were able to win a field a phase shift opportunity to increase it even further. All right, it's a very good 8x from Kolarbear. Kolarbear's looking to try to take this right here, right now. A little bit over 30 seconds left on the clock. This is quite a HP difference, but as we've seen numerous times from this set, that means absolutely nothing. Oh, it's the start of something. Oh my god, its damage is going to be coming out like crazy. Oh my god, it's still going. Alright, the bounce off from the wall is going to add to it. 56 seconds remain. The fire spin. But Kolarbear using their burst, they said the time is now. Alright, the 2 hits. They're going to go for a second homing attack. Going to draw back. Wait, that missed? Oh, he got the counter on the burst attack. And the boy going into a fresh burst of their own. Oh, that's a punish. JY. Oh, that's def. Brilliant punish from YaBoy. Coming in from the air after as soon as he saw that grab whiff come out from Kolarbear, turned on the punish. And Mewtwo, YaBoy's Mewtwo will be taking this set 3-1.
That was like a good idea from Kolarbear to try to stall on top of Mewtwo with it J charge A, like the charting the aerial aura sphere, like, and in burst Lucario can be able to like air dash out, cancel out from doing that. So, and Kohler managed to land, but he probably thought he was further away from the counter attack and would be able to whip punish with the burst attack, but unfortunately he got clipped by the counter attack, which gave YaBoy the meter he needed to, like put Kolarbear on the immediate defensive and be able to take the set point.
All right, well, that was a great performance from both players. Congrats to YaBoy for winning losers final. Going to be going back up into the winners side of the bracket. We're going to be seeing the run back of the Verge boys, YaBoy and TEC, for our grand final. And I thank y'all in chat for helping me with the quality, because instead of it's skipping frames, I lowered my bit rate some more. Hopefully that evens out in the next minute or so, because I figure if I lower it too much, we'll just have no quality of a stream at all. So I really hope that doesn't come to be. But a few other names coming up. The 7th Devin, thank you for tuning into the stream. Said I haven't played this game in a long time. You know what? Same, because I did start off playing in this series in its inception, but I pretty much died off of playing ever since season 3. Like maybe towards the end of season 2, but like season 3, I just I might have played once, and I've just not. I have not been playing since. Not for any particular reason. Just kind of decided that to focus on the coverage aspect of it. And let me see what else was saying in chat. And then Cola, that's very true about the characters and tiers in this game. Tiers in this game aren't separated by a whole lot. Any character could take majors, and you added that Gunk is technically a bit lower, but there's some dudes out there that main Gunk that are insanely good. Yeah, Croagunk is such a wild card Pokemon in this game in the first place that they have options that if you don't have that much experience against Krogan, you will be caught completely off guard, like I usually am.
And even for those who do have the experience in this game, it can be just as easy for like Krogan to change the tides like of a given like rounder or game, like with like since a lot of his moves are RNG based, like all he has to do is get lucky with like an extremely powerful like a boulder or like tornado to be able to like completely like get huge amounts of chip damage or like get like a huge combo and be able to like like steal the round or like he's a very much a wild card in this game that should definitely not be like slept on.
Oh, absolutely not. I think I might have made the mistake. Like the very first time I played Krogan, I was like, what can Krogan do really? And I made the mistake of not realizing that what can't Krogan do in this game, like almost literally, because they have projectiles, like huge rocks. They have beams that can come at you. They just have a lot going for them. They have enhancements to be faster. It's actually crazy what Krogan is able to do. But as we're getting into what could be crazy here, this grand final set, gonna have VRG, TEC, and VRG, YaBoy, going at it. This is a tried and true matchup that we have seen time and time again. We literally saw it about a half hour ago. So we're gonna see it once again. The grand finals.
So in the winners finals, YaBoy for the first two games went Mewtwo, and then he decided to make the switch to Decision Y for the third game.
Yes.
Even though he didn't manage to win, like I wonder if he feels like confident at least today with the Mewtwo or the Decision Y today. Like he was able to make some adjustments with the Decision Y, like, but it wasn't really. Unfortunately, it was like too late to really make a difference. Like, but I'm excited to see what happens in the grand finals. What YaBoy has in store.
Well, we'll see what is in store for us for grand finals, as you say. I'm not gonna actually because I forgot to do it for the other sets, but I'm gonna go ahead and put up a poll. Let's see, a prediction rather, and we'll see who you guys think is going to be able to win grand final here. I like how when I went to it, it already had TEC as one of the possible outcomes because he's just been in grand final situations so often. But I just had to end up changing Aldrake's name to YaBoy this time around. Let's have a submission period. I'd say about 5 minutes. Let's go. And let's start a prediction. Y'all use your channel points if you would like to predict who you think is going to take grand finals here between either of these very two talented players for the sports team of VRG. Let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, when you summon the Decidueye, there we go.
And I do believe that YaBoy feels that Decidueye definitely fares a lot better against like Scissor than Mewtwo does. Like, so he was able to make some adjustments, but let's see if he can like continue to make the proper adjustments. TEC starting strong with the neutral Y conversion into and gets the immediate like bug bite. Like TEC is not wasting any time here. He wants to like get the life lead and get like momentum and things started in his favor. Right now we have two almost 2 consecutive phase shifts in Tech's favor, and he's almost at full meter.
God.
Is able to get the conversion from the hover cancel from the counter attack, and right now YaBoy is at such a life deficit. It's going to be really hard. Oh my god, the neutral white clipping YaBoy out of the his spirit shackle, which normally deletes projectiles.
No way.
That was an incredibly big brain play from Tech. Poking with a hover white and canceling into the swords dance, which has counter armor to counteract the reversal attempt from YaBoy, the frenzy plant.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's frenzy plan that he was able to maneuver around. That was crazy evasiveness from TEC. And we're already seeing that less than a quarter of their HP remains. YaBoy has to definitely come out of this corner and has to try to get themselves in here. There we go. Getting some hits on this gauge here. Ooh, a very solid string to start things off from their side. Going into the burst because they do need it. And Rayquaza is ready for when they can try to get a situation that TEC is at a moment of disadvantage. But not showing that hand very often. But YaBoy finding his opportunities to add so much damage here. Going to the burst attack. Can he find it? Oh, but he's using the burst attack after the fact. There, this is going to land. That may be death. That might not, though. I don't think so.
Most likely not death because YaBoy was entered rage.
Ooh.
But gets the Metal Claw.
Oh, Rayquaza is really good damage.
Really good damage, and I actually agreed because YaBoy didn't have any. YaBoy had a little meter to work with, so he wanted to get as much damage as he wanted with the Rayquaza call. Unfortunately, it did not entirely work in his favor as Tech still managed to clutch out game 1 of Grand Finals.
Yeah, what an opening to the Grand Finals, because TEC just came out of the gate with just all the pressure in the world. But YaBoy was able to adjust to it after that first round. But it was possibly too little too late. But not too late for the whole set though, because this is in fact Grand Finals. It's a best of 5, and if YaBoy is able to get wins on here, the possibility of a reset. Yeah, I got the score race. We good. And then Afterlife, since I thought Bird would be more projectile heavy. Well, I mean, it does have decent projectiles, or a decent array of them. Maybe I'm mistaken. It's mainly arrows, right?
No, Sigil has a lot of, as you said, a decent array of projectiles. The thing is, Sigil is a very very well-rounded of a character. So he has tools for everything. He's not really doesn't have to be over reliant on his projectiles. In fact, his projectiles sort of tend to serve more of an anti-zoning purpose with with a spirit shackle deleting projectiles, and the release wide being able to I guess that's some priority, be able to sometimes counteract the opponent's projectile from full speed, but mainly to keep the opponent on its own at the full screen. He still has ways to attack you even if he's not close to you.
Well, that is a very good toolkit for a kid like the Decidueye to have. But we're going into game number 2, and we have quite a counter pick here from YaBoy. Krogan coming to play. And it's coincidental with that Krogan is here after we were talking about them for a bit. What do you think of this counter pick?
It's been a long while since I've seen YaBoy pull out the Krogan in RGD. And so Oh, and he has the Mew support, so he's definitely like trying to see if he can like use like like how
Oh my god.
Krogan's like moves are like affected by like, the buffs or debuffs to be able to like cheese like TC into like get like a winning situation for him. That's probably my idea of his idea.
Okay.
Baits the U-turn and is able to
Oh my
get the face
god.
shift and gets the J2, I believe it is, or J3X. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm relying on you and everybody else for details about Krogan group set because I don't know the first thing about it, but I do know that they're going into their burst. Your boy is not wasting any moments here, trying to get as much as they can. Yep, burst attack, taking that first round.
Really good like aggressive call from your boy using the burst attack to call out like TEC's like backdash attempt, and like right now his Krogan is showing so much promise, like being able to like take the round like very convincingly after that. But TEC will win the first base shift with the metal claw conversion.
Oh, good charged counter, TEC.
I like the attempt, but unfortunately, like, Scissors CA is a high, so and Krogan's like 5Y is jump cancelable, like, but like in this case against Scissor, it's really hard for Krogan to get those jump cancels in time because like he's not able to clear the Scissor CA in time majority of the time.
Oh, it's a counter pierce. TEC coming out of the gate here. Ooh, that's a good counter from your boy though. Oh, projectile to stun them. And there's those lasers I was talking about. Another round of them. But the bullet punch, ooh, the projectile coming out from TEC. Like that fixed hit to start more damage from that tornado. That is going to be a lot of damage from that wall. Missing that grab just barely. Good counter from your boy, because that grab was going to be death, but it was barely misspaced. Patrice's support coming out for TEC. And your boy's going into their burst. Oh, canceling that huge rock throw. Oh, letting that one go out. Oh, that's a tornado projectile. Okay. Oh, that's a punish. No? Okay. I think the shootout just in time. Ooh, great counter from your boy. Oh, that's able to stuff out projectile. Oh, that's actually pretty strong. Patrice's support there. Alright, TEC playing his mid-long range game very, very calmly. Slowly just approaching and getting that long range counter attack to do its job and take another game.
So I think we have a little bit more insight to why like your boy wanted to try the Krogan because, and I touched on this before, but the properties of Krogan's moves do change depending on if the Krogan or the opponent has like this what status effect they have like so his laser attack. I forget what the input is. Like it's a Venoshock, but depending on if the opponent has like a debuff or not, like if the opponent has a debuff, it'll actually counter pierce. So like that's probably like one solution like YaBoy was hoping to look for in the Krogan, and it was paying off at first, but like TEC had like the support of Pachirisu, which definitely like does like alleviate like a lot of Krogan's like even like strong projectiles like the boulder or the tornado. Like, you see like when like YaBoy like managed to get the good RNG I calls with the twister or the boulder, like TEC whenever he had the chance with Pachirisu like was able to clear it and like rush and clear the distance. So very good knowledge on like TEC in the Krogan matchup as well.
All right, yes, the counter pick not affecting the play very much, if at all, from TEC, because like you said, they were able to adapt very, very well to the Krogunk here. Not everybody, not a lot of Krogunks out there from what I've seen, but TEC seems to have enough knowledge on it to be able to deal with it accordingly. So let's see what we have going forward after that game 2, and let's get a game 3 going.
I'm assuming that we're gonna return back to either the Mewtwo or the Decidueye. Most likely the Mewtwo. We're actually going to stay the Krogunk.
Stay the Krogunk. Your boy has faith in this thing.
Or maybe he has like a ride or die mentality. Like at this point, it's like
if I'm going out, I'm going out with this Krogunk. Wherever you guys at.
So let's see how we start this heal phase.
TC.
Easy gets up with a milk claw. It goes with the dash and grab. And it gets another grab.
Ooh, good critical hit there, but not gonna get too much of a combo off of it. That critical. Ooh, that was a counter from your boy that was stuck out by TEC's own counter, and then getting into the bug bite. Oh my God! The Swords Dance came back. Very good call out.
That was the
projectile.
That was a very strong option, from the Swords Dance projectile on the opponent's wake up, because it's so powerful, because it definitely traps behind you. But as I'm saying this, your boy being able to cross over the counterattack and be able, but unfortunately he's still in the corner. And
ooh, that's a trade.
TC is doing everything in his power to make sure that your boy never leaves. But managed to get the counterattack and the air-to-air. TC going to immediately go to the burst, to push him away and force him towards the corner.
Alright, burst for a burst. Mew support is here. Patrice's support is there. Oh, that's a great grab call out from your boy. That's a critical hit. Going to the burst attack, maybe. Not gonna make it smart. Oh, good tech to not get grabbed by TEC. Alright, applying this pressure for these projectiles from afar. Your boys trying to get themselves back in this. Oh, that rock throw did just enough damage. They could be in this. But that didn't kill. What? No way! TEC just was able to barely get a hit in the end, having that HP life lead, and that is going to be a 3-0 victory for TEC. Going to be winning RTG number 50. Congratulations. That ensures them a top seed for next week's end of the road number 5.
What a way to what a ender to that set. Unfortunately, there was a frame drop, but from what I was able to see, after your boy got that a boulder, he was in a life wave for a period of time, and was able to land the poison jab, but unfortunately it gave a TEC an attack and defense buff instead of a debuff, which actually healed TEC and didn't do any damage. And that's what was able to keep TEC in the fight for a little bit longer, and he was able to find an air-to-air like to clutch out that game. That was a very wild and like very unfortunate like circumstance. Like YaBoy was so close to like taking it, but unfortunately like RNG works both ways, like for and against Krogan at times. It's just how it works, how Krogan works.
Yeah, Krogan being just that like that mixed bag of that mixed bag of just different attributes, because it was that's what happened. It healed them, because like I noticed that moves that Krogan does, or like I don't know if it's a certain move or certain moves, it has the possibility of giving the opponent some sort of buffs or HP regen, like you mentioned, and I didn't realize that's actually what happened in that exchange. That TEC was like worked out, like was able to be on the receiving end of that, and it's worked out for them. So yeah, that is rather unfortunate. But a wise gamer once said, "We take those."
Indeed, indeed, like, and the winner of this RTG 50 for that top seed for the RTG definitely takes those.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because without even needing to win this to have that top seed for end of the road, TEC has undoubtedly won the most amount of these brackets in this season. So they were sitting pretty good on the PR regardless.
This unfortunately this part makes me like kind of sad that I wasn't able to participate, because I wanted to try my hand for at least second place this seating, but unfortunately
yeah, it is unfortunate. But hey, if you're available next week to be able to play, I mean, you can still definitely play in the end of the road number 5. You can try your hand to try to get your hands on some of that nice top 3 prize pot money.
Yeah, I definitely will have a bounty on, like, find to have like a bounty on like not Shadowcat, TEC, because I was able to have a lot more success against him this season, like with winning like a couple of key sets against him in the couple of winners finals, and managed to make it take it very close against TEC in the grand finals of the last RTG. So I'm definitely looking forward to encounter TEC once more, to like see how far I've gotten in the scissor matchup.
Well, hey, I look forward to seeing it. If both of you and TEC will be attending next week, which I have no reason to believe that it won't be. Look forward to seeing you most likely in the or hopefully in the top 8 coverage for next week. But as far as tonight, let's see if he's going to be able to give us a quick little interview here. Are you available for a quick winner's interview in VC? And gonna try to get that response as quickly as we can. Okay, Afterlife Noob says, I may sleep soon. Hey, definitely get that sleep. I appreciate you watching the stream. As we're getting an answer back from TEC, just want to show you guys real quick the rest of the plan for the weekend, the stream schedule. Because yesterday we played Tomorrow Super Sluggers. That was very, very fun. A stream that I didn't think was going to go longer than like an hour and a half or 2 hours, and we ended up being there for like 3 hours. We played a couple of different exhibition matches against the CPUs. It was like first we did 5 innings, then we did 2 7 inning games, and the second 7 inning game went to the ninth inning because it came out to a tiebreaker. It was very, very intense, more intense than it had any right needing to be. It was very, very fun. So if you want to check that out, the highlight is there on my channel to check that out. Tonight was RTG, of course, coverage for number 50, the top 4, and then tomorrow we're playing some more Pokemon Legends Arceus. So if you're interested in checking that out, then please stick around the channel and you can see me go at a snail's pace in a free roaming Pokemon game. So, Audrey, you got any other thoughts as we're waiting for a response from TEC? What you thought about like a grand final set or any of these sets that stood out to you?
Not really. Like that, I still am. Like the thing that's on my mind is like how that like game 3 like ended with that like one like poison jab like completely like putting TEC at like the like giving him the like almost blessing like TEC with the attack and defense buff with the like HP heal, and like that being like the key thing that like was like TEC to be able to clutch it out of nowhere. I know Composter says a lot that TEC has plot armor, like, and this is like definitely like one of those instances where like there's almost no other way like such a like situation could like occur unless someone had like that amount of plot armor.
Yeah, there just really wasn't much that could have been done there. It was just like you chalked it up to, was just unfortunate RNG for YaBoy. That is something that you have to play. Like, Krogan is a character that you have to play with caution, apparently. Like, today I learned, because you can just give random enhancements to the to the opponent. Because is it only with Poison Jab, or is it other moves that could do the same properties?
There are other moves that allow Krogan to like debuff the opponent, but I think Poison Jab is the only move that has a chance to give the opponent a buff instead of a debuff. Like, because his other moves, like he has a puddle like always gives like a defense down.
Mm-hmm.
Like if he lands his burst attack, the opponent is given a speed debuff, and the Krogan can buff himself with with the acupressure.
Okay, debuffs himself. That's that's a double-edged sword. Never heard it.
Yeah, like acupressure can like he can like either give himself a buff or give himself a defense buff. I mean, it's all okay because in the grand scheme of things, because each like even if he has like a buff or a debuff, it does like impact his move in such a way that he still has ways to capitalize if he has like a buff or defense buff. Because if he's enraged and has is it either the like buffs or debuffs that his RNG gets better, it is more likely to get like the heavy hitter like projectiles like the tornado or boulder. Like, so like it definitely like plays for and against the Krogan at the same time, and it takes a lot of like situational awareness to be able to capitalize on each like buff you or the opponent might have.
Yeah, I'd assume you have
Krogan
to
is
be.
not a
Yeah, you have to be extremely careful. Sorry, I cut you off.
yeah. Krogan is, despite how like funny and and like almost like nonchalant his playstyle is, he is not
Yeah.
an easy character to pick up and play. Like definitely far from the truth. Even his he has one of like the harder and combos and difficulty with the swim loops. Like those are like one of like the more difficult combos to pull off in this game, on par with Gengar's Astonish loops. So not only you have to have like high execution, but you also have like amazing, like situational like awareness that could change on the fly, like in immediately. So massive respect to like all like the like top level like Krogan players, because boy, when they play like Krogan, they make Krogan seem like so godlike. It's insane.
Yeah, I can definitely see people utilizing Krogan to its potential and working around like the randomized buffs and debuffs, because um like moments like what we saw tonight, like they can happen, but being aware of that fact and being able to play around it, I think that adds like just an extra layer of just God, what is the word I'm looking for? Like extra layer of awareness, extra layer of just something that you have to keep in mind, which is basically awareness. Like
Yeah.
there's something a little bit extra that you don't like other Pokemon don't quite have, but yeah, you definitely gotta be super careful with Krogan, because I guess you could always just go for not using poison jab, but I guess if it's probably better to use that move when you're like when you have a decent to comfortable lead in terms of HP, or at least in terms of like round countage. But using it where it's down to the wire like that, it's very high risk, high reward kind of thing, or high risk, low reward in that case, because yeah, that can happen once again. And yeah, to Afterlife New, thank you for tuning into the stream as long as you were gonna turn in for the night. I'm glad you were able to enjoy watching it. I'm glad you enjoyed the commentary and the stream itself, and I'm glad we were able to provide you insight. Hopefully you can tune into future streams, whether it be Pokken or whether it's anything else I play on here for you guys. But TEC did confirm that they will not be able to give us an interview this time around. It's perfectly okay. We're not able to get interviews all the time, but we wish them a good night and we congratulate them once again on a very strong performance. And they said that they should be able to make it next week for And the Rhythm number 5, because if they will be seated number 1 more likely. I think that's the precedent that Riggs has put in place. And speaking of Riggs, he's the one that's putting up this majority of this $100 prize pot. So huge shout outs to Riggs, just being the GOAT for not only running the tournament, but just providing this incentive for people to come out and do their best to play and get monetarily rewarded for said play. So hopefully you guys are interested in Pokken to come through. You need to join. Well, it's a couple of things. You have to be in North America, so that's United States, Canada, Mexico. It's gonna be other regions in North America, like Jamaica, etc. Because there's at least somewhere between, because counting more than just the main 3 that come to mind first, there's at least a good 15 or so when you include the territories and such. Puerto Rico, for example, and more countries and regions, or excuse me, more countries and territories in North America. So if you're in any of what's considered North America, and if you have a land adapter, those are the main two credentials. prerequisites. There you go. That you have to be able to play in the North America. Well, in Road to Greatness in general, but the North American one specifically, be in the region and have LAN, and you too can be amongst these talented players playing weekly. And every quarter or like every season or so is when we have the end of the road tournament. It's always at the end of each season. Whenever we have the 10 weeklies of each passing season, it always ends off with these paid prize tourneys. So if any of that appeals to you, then you can start playing yourself by joining my Discord server and being ready next week. It starts the same time as a regular Road to Greatness at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Check-ins begin at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And yeah, I cannot wait to see what talent we'll have for next week, because I'm sure we'll probably have a lot of our usuals that play in Road to Greatness, and then we're gonna have other people, because I believe that's how names like Marks came in at one point. Slice came in and dominated one of the end of the roads. And then when TEC came into the mix, they've taken at least one or two of these end of the roads since their debut. So I'm really curious to see who's going to be able to come through. Will TEC win once again, or will we see another name in the limelight and be able to get some more voices on the interviews? I would love to get as many people's perspectives of the game as humanly possible. But my little mini rant out of the way, that is going to be another Road to Greatness. Hope you guys enjoyed. Do you have any sort of closing statements? Anything else you want to end us off with, Aldrich?
Nothing much. I don't really have much to say other than like I hope everyone greatly enjoyed these matches, even though like there was a couple of like train drops. Like,
yeah, I'm sorry guys. I tried to like lower it as it was pointed out to me.
You know, sometimes these things happen.
Yeah.
Like it cannot be helped. But otherwise, like even despite these frame drops, like high level Pokken was still displayed from like from TEC's like masterful work was there, like, or like the incredible like dynamic gameplay between like Gyler and Kolar and like loses semis, and like the crazy interactions in like this Scissor and Krogan matchup being displayed in grand finals. It was very like good Pokken, like regardless.
Oh yes, it was great Pokken all around. I was very happy to see such solid games. I was really curious to see the Gylergin and Kolarbear set, because it was first Kolarbear. They were like, y'all picked a great week to showcase top 4. I was like, oh, okay. And then Gylergin was like, this is a real good set. You're gonna be ready to see this. I'm like, oh, let's go. And I was not disappointed. I was down to the wire basically every game, because it came down to the final game for that set, best of 3, game 3, final round at that, and I think it was final hit of final round at that. So yes, beautiful job to everybody. Thank you everybody who came through to play. Really, really appreciate it. And thank you everybody for tuning into the stream. So that is going to be the final notes for this time around. Congratulations a third time to VRG TEC for taking RTG number 50. I'm again looking very much forward to what we'll have on display for skill next week at End of the Road number 5. Starting same time, same place. The stream itself maybe a little bit, we may start a little earlier because we're covering more with top 8. So where we usually start about 9 or 9:20ish, probably going to actually get on here at about the 8:30 ish time or so. So I'm gonna reach out to my various commentators here, reach out to Aberration, to Comboster, and to Aldrake here as well to see who would like to come onto the mic. May actually be able to cycle between all three of them, because we'll have at least for top eight would have at least what, 6 to 8 sets at least, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, like if all the top 8 for End of the Road ends up being streamed, there'll be a lot of tokens to impact, like with these commentators, which I'm very much looking forward to.
Oh yeah,
as well as competing in that field.
Oh yeah, I always have to get as much coverage as possible. So if you guys are ready to see that next week, because yeah, I was doing a quick counting on the challenge things, because that would be at least a good 6 or 7 sets, probably about 8 with the reset. But yeah, that's going to be because that'd be enough to give everybody like 2 sets at least to cover if we ended up having 3 interested at that time to commentate. So that could actually work out if that is the plan of action. But I'll talk to you guys about that next week for sure, as I approach you guys and you give me your availability. But that's enough. Right. Yep. But that is enough of the ending notes. Appreciate it once, twice, and many times over for watching the stream live here. And if you're watching the VOD, thank you from the past and you into the future for watching this this playback. Really appreciate it. With all that said, I think we are going to be done here. My name is Darshin, aka Yoshi96. I'm signing out for now, but definitely not forever. If you want to see more, please follow me to be notified the minute I go live next. Check out my socials, YouTube, Twitter, Discord server. Like I mentioned, it is a place to be for updates on my streams. And if you want to play in the tournament series, you got to be in that, and you have to request the North America role from Riggs or myself or any other RTG mod, and then you would have to submit a picture in RTG proof of land to show that you do have that wire connection so you can play. And besides all of that, that's going to be it. Am I going to raid anybody? I don't know who live. Let's see who's live super quick. Like the Twitch homepage coming in. Let's see here. There's a couple people that could raid. So we'll pick one of them. I think we'll actually go Poke Oracle's way, because they have come into our stream a couple of times. So I'll pay her back some of the love, give her a raid. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to both Aberration and Aldrake for helping on the commentary for this week. And that is going to be a wrap here. So thank y'all guys again so much for watching. I'm going to send you guys over to Poke Oracle. And I will see you guys next time.